Hey everyone, XMad490 here, recording this from my bed because I want to show you a little magazine I have, and I'm moving my camera around, but I'm sorry about that. Okay, it's this thing from Pojo. It's apparently this thing about gold and silver back in the day, as Chugga Conroy would say, back in the day when we just had magazines and not your fancy schmancy YouTubes and whatnot. Well, we had things like this, magazines. This whole Pojo magazine thing is mostly about like Pokemon cards and stuff like that. The wait for Pokemon Gold and Silver is nearly over, and I spit on my camera. Yeah, you can kind of read this. There's a little Celebi, and there's a Politoed. There's like some pretty cool animations of these. Yeah, I think this would be minimally better. Not quite. Okay, yeah, now the camera glare. Yeah, you see there's a lot of Pokemon cards and things. This magazine's old. Aha! Conquering Gold and Silver. There's whole big walkthrough here, which is pretty cool. We can kind of read this, perhaps, somewhat, kind of. The Game Boy Color, which they were first on. And then there's stuff like, say, Marill. I don't know what's so great about Marill. I think it was once called Pika Blue or something. Pika Blue. And then there's Bayleaf, which is like, these cool drawings, Typhlosion, Hoot, stuff with the rival and such. See all this in action. Don't forget to check out Chugga Conroy to see this stuff in real action, hardcore. And then there's the Ladybug, Lydian, whatever, Farfetch'd, Meganium's head, Noctowl, cool, and there's my part of my camera showing, and there's my hand showing, and there's a Totodile, there's some Marill again, which looks weird, and there's the red Gyarados. Whoa, it has sparkly things next to its gender symbol. There's an Ampharos. Apparently this page has... Oh, and also this has these Japanese sort of names, because this was before the American versions came out, so... the people only got translations, and here's some frequently asked questions. Like, say, how do I get the radio? And then there's like, hey, go to that section, go to that section, go to, flip the page and go to that section or something. Let me see, Pika-Blue. Yeah, if you're talking about Marill, then check the next question. Something, all these rumors, Pokegods, whatever, rumors. Celebi. Oh yeah, Celebi is apparently the Japanese name for Celebi. Oh, there's a Sentret. There's Pikachu and Pichu and Marill. And then stuff that you gotta trade from the old games, or in case of Heart Gold, Soul Silver, import them, or whatever it's called, just bring them from the dual slot system. And there's an Igglybuff, and there's some gym leaders, and there's a Azumarill and Togetic. Togetic is freaking crazy, man. You know, if you have you should check in like this game, you should check about the about Togepi, like when you hatch it, because it might just so happen to have a really cool move. Like mine hatched and it had extra sensory, and I was like, whoa, it has extra sensory. But then I found out this thing had crappy stats. And there's price. There's Ice Gym. I don't think it's changed much from the originals. I actually haven't seen that yet. Like 4 days, 5 days of having the game, and I've only just beaten the guy, Chuck, the 5th gym leader, the fighting guy. There's a Crobat and a Riados, I guess. Apparently, hey, you have to do with Koga and his things. There's Blaine. There's Red, as this game calls him. There's a Natu and a Mareep. Quilava and a Feraligatr. Feraligatr is awesome. Just like Larry, as like Shag's Feraligatr in his Let's Play of Pokemon Gold. And there's a Spinarak. I actually tried using the Spinarak in Heart Gold. It failed. It just knows really lame moves. And there's Elekid and Pichu way down, like next to the breeding thing. And then, you know, stuff about Ash. She has like level 77 and stuff. There's a Chinchou. I think that's what's called, Chinchou something. There's a legendary dog, Suicune, Raikun, Entei, who are really weird and stuff. And there's this types chart that you can kind of see, memorize, I guess, if you're a noob, haha. And there's Cleffa. And apparently there's, like, next to it there's the water symbol. A symbol for water. There's a symbol for fire. And in the trading card game, next to a Furret. And there's Cerebi, as it's called here, a lantern. And I'm running out of time, and the thing about Pokemon, little cartoon parody thing stuff. Oh, this is cool. It's like there's like a metal version of Ampharos. Squirjig-chan, like Hitmonchan, and then like Squirrel and Jigglypuff. And I guess that's just something added to Politoed, and then there's a robotic Raichu, and some sort of Team Rocket person, and a robot Mew. Again, I guess like people were like, holy crap, this Steel type is freaking awesome. And then people find out that there's only a few moves for it, and it's a really lame type. And then there's Robot Charizard, and then Gengazard, Charizard, Ampharos, Hitmonlee, Pikachu, Hitmonchan-Lichu. That's a good one. Mega Scyther. Apparently I'm gonna have to edit some part of this, but yeah, there's like this Red Mew, which is flying or something, Mewzam, thing with Aerodactyl or something, Pikachu thing, I don't know, I don't get this, yellow Dratini and some bug thing, Pikamew and Lugia and Charmander and all these things, and I guess these are like imagined things, or I guess kind of original, pretty much, I guess. And then there's more stuff with things, and then etc.